Alright, so LR Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black's EZA is officially in game. I want to go ahead and take a quick look at him just in general to let you guys know what this guy's EZA details are like, and things like that, and the best setups to really use him. But yes, he is in game on global and JP. I know a lot of people were confused. Is this guy on the global version? He is, so that's really, really good. Now, talking about the changes this guy has, super attack effects didn't really change at all. He got raised attack for the turn on his 18 key super. Then his 12 key super got a 30% chance to stun. The most important parts was that he already has a 50% defense raise for one turn on his super attack effects, which is really, really already good. So not really much needed to be changed from there. Oh, you know, I did get this guy equipped. Never mind. Okay, I lied. Now, the thing about this unit is I forgot to EZA him. So let me go ahead and actually EZA him. I'm so silly. Alright, we're back, and again, he is fully EZA now, so that's a really, really good thing. I almost did a silly thing and forgot, but we're good. So again, explaining the differences in what he is now post-EZA, he now gets Ki 3 and 160% attack and defense. Each time Ki rises by 1, he gets attack and defense 8% up to 160%. Now he gets Ki 3 if Ki's 18 or more. And he launches a guaranteed additional super attack when Ki is 22 or more. So that's like the big part of his stats, right? Obviously, if you reach 22 Ki, he gets the guaranteed additional super attack. And he gets the 100% defense raise on his super attack effects. Because he double supers, which is very, very strong, right? Now, other than that, this guy could potentially have some Ki issues. Because he gets Ki 3, and then that's really it. Like, he has some solid Ki links, but a lot of the times he'll be starting off, like, alright, we're at good Ki here, but you see, without Goku Black's 3 Ki support here, he'd be starting off at about, 13 Ki, or like 10, 11 Ki, like, in that range, which, considering he has to hit 18 Ki, that means you have to get, like, 8 Ki with him, and then he still doesn't get the guaranteed double super at that point. So there could be issues with this guy in terms of Ki. Like, if you're not running, like, this Ejo Goku Black, which in all honesty does not come to par with what units need to be in the most difficult events in the game. But if you do get a final blow with this character, he gets Ki 6 and a high chance to crit. The high chance to crit is pretty okay, right? You know, I'm not really a big fan of it, but he's an offensive-based unit, so I'll let it slide. But the Ki 6 will be so huge for him, and it makes him into a much more consistent beast of a unit. So if we grab this right here, we can see we're able to hit max Ki because he will get Ki 3 when he's attacking. He gets all of his defense when attacking. So, I mean, if we take a look here, 228k defense, start of turn. He'll get the 160% multiplicative buff once he actually attacks. Then another multiplicative 100%. And it gets pretty crazy defensively for this boy. Okay. Just a straight up 20 million attack stat, and then he guaranteed double supers here. That is a very, very strong starting situation. And you see right there, we did get the finishing blow. Now, you might have heard the little noise of like the HP recovery. Keep in mind when this guy does end up killing, or the turn does end up actually ending, of course, and he receives an attack, he recovers 6% HP at the end of that turn, which is nice. Then, if you're above 66% HP at the start of turn, he also does recover 6% HP on top of that, which is pretty good. So, all in all, I think this guy looks to be a solid unit. Again, in the most difficult stages in the game, you could very easily get screwed over turn 1 with Ki, and then he just gets you killed. And that's just how this unit is designed. It's just a little polarizing because of the fact, like, you know, oh, you want to get this killing blow really badly. But then all these fights are like 2 phases or 1 phase right now that they're giving us. So it's like, how are you going to kill the enemy if there's like only one enemy you fight? By the time you kill the enemy, the event's over, right? Or it's like very difficult to pinpoint, like, okay, this specific unit needs to kill a specific enemy. Now, the good thing, if you do get lucky with Ki early on with this guy, I could see him being a character that can deliver a final blow. I mean, we saw right there, he did a 20 million attack stat. Then he was going to do a guaranteed additional super. And then after that, he was still going to be able to do potentially hit a potential system super attack. So If you see right here, Ki, like, it's just so easy for him at this point. It's just not going to be a problem with his final blow buff active, which is really, really good. So he's starting off here at 250k defense, right? We're going to bring up the trusty calculator, right? And I'm going to tell you guys the exact defense level he should be at. But let me go ahead and start grabbing these orbs here so you guys aren't bored while I'm actually doing this. So again, he'll get the 160% here. And what attacks is he hitting as well? 19.4 million. He's still getting 30% attack, which is pretty good. So in this situation, if we consider him double supering, which we saw right there, another 11 mil, he should be at 1.3 million defense once he super attacks here, which is actually a pretty nice level of defense. Like 1.3 million, like these bosses are doing, like some of these bosses do like 1.6 million damage, right? And this unit, as an extreme class unit, he would just take that flat kind of damage against a type neutral enemy. So if you really consider things like that, then what happens is this unit, he will actually be able to live super attacks in a team like this, where you see we're at 700k HP on this setup. I mean, he does have obviously LR HP stats, 25k HP. That's pretty good, just as an addition to the team. So he'll make this team able to take more attacks, and even himself, right? If he's hitting that, I mean, being fair, we did have Guasu and Zamasu support. They are 70% defense support, which is very, very huge for this guy. But even if it's only like 40% defense support, he'll still be like, what, 1.2-ish million range, right? And this is not even considering, let's say, you know, some people will run items and support memory. So like if you want to run a support memory, you can run that Goku Black and Zamasu one, and that'll be pretty strong, or like a Time Traveler's one, right? So, I don't know. That's just his multiplicative passive works really, really well for how he wants to proceed in the game, which is really good. So, all right, we could go ahead and I kind of don't want to have Goku Black and Zamasu in the first slot. I think they can get really obliterated. But I want to get all links active. What if, you know, we'll just go ahead and we'll do a little risky party thing. Maybe this is stupid, but I don't care. So right here we have all links active. The reason why I want them in the middle is because we can get the Super Saiyan link. And on top of that, we also get, I think, what link do we get here? Is it Dismal Future? This unit doesn't have Dismal, no, he does. One link, what's the other link? Am I crazy? Because I know, I could actually literally look it up right here. It's Kamehameha. That's the other link that they share, huh? Okay. Look, it'd be funny if I die here, but we're gonna be fine. Oof. Okay, wait. That was a little more damage than I thought they would take. Okay. We should be okay, though. I would assume we should be fine. Maybe I'm so silly. I'm a silly guy. We'll see. We'll see. Just don't super. Okay, we're good. Easy tanking. There it is. All right, there's a 22 million attack stat. I mean, yeah, he hits hard for sure. That is good damage. Like 22 mil into a guaranteed 1.3, and he could do a third one. This is good damage right here, 100%. He's gonna take this for double digits, obviously, but I like what I'm seeing so far from this unit. This guy is garbage, by the way. Poor Int Goku Black, man. They really did fumble my boy. Now, next turn, we can get the Rage form, which is really nice, which I guess does help out the fact that I put him, the Tech Goku Black and Zamasu in that situation. Being able to... I just don't want to heal. That would be an issue, so we definitely want to avoid super attacks here. We'll grab this. We can still do this here, then we'll grab this. I should be able to stay under the HP threshold that I want to, which will be helpful. Now, the Rage form is actually pretty nice as well. We could see what that does and we could explain it, but I think that the one issue is that the Rage form still only lasts for one turn. So even if you do get this in like the Omega Shenron fight, it's possible you may not cancel the super attack out, because what happens is, let's say, again, it's always a chance that the boss gets super attack, right? It's not ever confirmed. So that's only one turn. There is definitely the possibility where you get a phase where Omega only does, like, I don't know, like, say 2 AoEs, or you get a turn where Omega just doesn't even super attack. You use the Rage form in that specific turn, and guess what? You're basically skipping the turn of the free super attack, and then you enter a brand new set of attack patterns where it could be potentially disadvantage to you, right? Now, the good thing is that getting rid of AoEs for this Rose is helpful in general, which that also does happen with the Rage form. Because, again, it uses it for the turn, and then when you return back out of the Rage form, you're still in that same turn, but they already did those actions that they can only do once. But that's just an explanation of that. Either way, let's just go ahead and use it. I think the animation is still pretty solid, too.
この痛みがまた俺を強くする。神の怒りの強さがいかほどのものなのか、その身に刻み込め。
Man, the mic quality on that is not kind of... Hey, it ain't that good, let's be real. But, so, this Rage form is just super key consistent, right? You get 6 key at the start of turn. For every key sphere you obtain, you get an additional key 2, which we see here. Makes it very easy for this Rose to get very high key meters, right? I mean, it's basically almost just free 24 key. Like, even with just 3 key spheres, they're almost at 24 key, which is really nice. And he is super effective against all types. Obviously, you're also invincible during this fight, at least in this specific phase here as the Rage form Rose here. Which is going to be nice, right? You know, just literally take 0 damage, and if you get super attacked against a boss that can super you once, you basically just get rid of those super attacks, which is helpful. So that's what, 4 million attacks, that's super effective. And then you could do the additionals, obviously. I have my Rose built with additionals and crit, which is really interesting because it's like, I never build my units offensively, but I think this is a unit where I want to build them offensively. I think that's just his role. I feel like giving him dodge would be helpful, but I don't really count on getting the finishing blow. And as this guy is a damage unit, he does good damage. Again, 20, like basically 30 mil attack stat, right? And he could potentially do another super attack, right? I think building him offensively is the way to go. Perfect example right there. So we see that turn. Nova did not super attack us. So we did not actually cancel out the super attack. And that is likely because it's just a 1-turn buff. If we were able to get the multiple turns active there, that would have been much more helpful for us. I guess I'll go ahead and we'll still keep Goku Black as a monster here. I'll heal just so that we make sure we don't just straight up die. And then I think we'll get 2 more rotations and just to kind of see him a little more in action. Well, this could one-shot me maybe. No, it did not one-shot me because they're not built up like at all, right? They still need to take some time to build up this unit. I didn't have them get their hits at all, but they should be fine here. Yeah, okay, we're good. Now they're fully built up and they got some super attacks off. 20 mil and he dodged, but okay, he just keeps dodging. Thanks, buddy. You're the greatest, truly. And I mean, his defense is reaching well over, like, you know, 1.2, 1.3 mil, like, range. I said well over, and that sounded wrong. I was gonna say well over, like, 1 million, but then I give the exact number, because I'm a funny guy, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I think that his defense level is enough to eat some of these super attacks and the hardest bosses with the HP level these, like, teams are at. So, that is definitely a plus for this guy. Could we kill on this turn? I don't really want to use any healing items. The reason why is because if we do use any healing item, we're going to... Like, if I use a Senzu Bean here and he locks Rose in slot 1, that would be obviously a very major issue. So we don't want that to happen, or else, you know, Rose could just get super attacked in 1 shot instantly, and it's like, oh, I'm just dead, right? You know, that would kind of suck for the showcase, obviously. Okay, and there's the additional... Watch this guy get super and he dies. That could happen. No, we're good. My Fusions of Monsters should finish things off. Sweet. Great. Amazing. I mean, what would be cool is, like, Rose, like, if he takes the super attack, even from this type disadvantage enemy, if he's, like, able to live that, I think that'd be interesting. So we'll go ahead and we'll grab this here. Let's just give you these right here. We'll grab the end key spheres. Again, he should be at the same defensive level we saw earlier. So this would be around 1.3 million damage. I think he would still obviously take quite a bit of damage from this boss, just because he's type disadvantage. But he would be able to live it, I think. Just because his defense number is at like a reasonably high enough level with support and things like that. I mean, imagine if we're able to get like a Boma support kind of unit on this team. Like, you could run him on the blue duo team, right? The blue Goku and Vegeta. He does fit their 200%. So like run him on rotation with Fusions and Masu. Oh, there's the triple super. Oh yeah, another 50% raise. Super. He lives this, right? Easily. Double digits. Like, even, like, this boss doesn't hit that, like, hard normally, but that's still full type disadvantage. How hard does this boss hit? Let me actually bring it up. Maybe it's more easy to tank than I thought. I mean, he hits for 900k, so he's still, like, with the type disadvantage modifier, that still probably jumps up to like 1.1, 1.2 million damage on super attack. And he'd eat that for double digits, obviously. So, I mean, yeah. I will definitely accept that. That's pretty nice to see. Let me know what you guys think about the new LR Rose Goku Black EZA. I think he can cook in the right situations, but you do kind of need to set him up. I'll catch you next time.